Hey guys, so I have been experimenting with gravity cannons and found that they're pretty inefficient in actual combat situations. So I've come up with a bomber kind of thing, which actually uses something from the gravity cannon, kind of. Anyhow, what I've basically got here is a slightly modified fighter extra engine power to carry the extra mass with a ball of artificial gravity blocks encased in heavy armor. Now the artificial gravity blocks will actually not be turned on, and I put that on there to turn them off. And that is because I found something while making gravity cannon ammo. Now a standard cockpit weighs 627 kilos, that is just used for comparison here. And with this we can see that a single heavy armor blocks weighs 100 kilos. Now the artificial mass block is what it's called, adds quite a lot of extra mass here, and we can see that it weighs barely 900 kilos for one single block. So that's barely 9 heavy armor blocks for one of those, which means that these 27 artificial mass blocks that are 3 times 3 times 3 in there weighs about the same as 250. Yeah, 250 heavy armor blocks, giving this a total mass of about 49 tons, I believe. We can actually check that. Now, a ship with a heavy thing on it weighs 64 tons, and without it weighs 15, so that's barely 49 tons for that ball of death. Now, that's basically the setup here. I have set up 2 target blocks, one made of light armor 5 layers and one made of heavy armor 3 layers. Now these are extremes because in an actual in-game combat situation you will not find ships that have 5 layers of light armor everywhere, nor will you often find ships that have 3 layers of heavy armor everywhere, because it's freaking expensive to make and takes a lot of time. But yeah, I will be cutting to the part where I throw this ball in to these blocks at max speed. First I'll test the light armor and then the heavy armor. Right, so kinetic bomb test number 1 versus 5 layers of light armor. I will be using the Gatling guns as a targeting laser and hopefully be able to attain max speed before I get there. Come on. Boom. Okay, it seems we should have added more armor. That went straight through and either disintegrated or flew off into the distance, I'm not sure. Anyhow, going on to heavy armor. Right, kinetic bomb test number 2 against 3 layers of heavy armor. Trying to hit straight on because this game loves deflecting stuff that comes in at an angle. Oh. Yeah, heavy armor is much more impact resistant. That's also the reason I actually have heavy armor on the ball. That's because if I just use mass blocks, they will disintegrate on impact. If I had added more heavy armor, I actually think it would have penetrated more. We got a breaking of, well, 1 layer in 2, 3 blocks wide gash into the first layer. That's about it. I may experiment later with heavier bombs, but I just don't find that well, it is realistic, but it becomes inefficient when you start making too big things, because you kind of want this to be oh, what's the word? I really don't know, but you don't want it to be too expensive because you're going to destroy the thing. So yeah, Actually, I am going to do a third test. I'm gonna throw it into the ship and see what happens. So yeah. Right, kinetic bomb test number 3 against the big red ship at which we are at an angle of, so that's probably going to diminish the effect, but let's try anyhow. Nah, okay. So we kinda hit the... Well, we did hit an angled part, but still, it penetrated, what's this? 4 layers, 5 layers? Not sure. 1, 2, 3, 4... I say 4.5, I'm not sure how much was out here. So yeah, this seems to be good for about 5 layers penetration. Anyhow, that is all I've got. Thank you for watching, and as always, if you have any questions regarding this video or Space Engineers in general, feel free to ask in the comments below and I'll do my best to answer and help. So, see ya!